Imagine a man who defied the odds, a warrior who faced challenges others would have crumbled under, yet rose to become a legend. This man was Ivar the Boneless. But who was he, really? Was he just a ruthless Viking warlord, or is there more to his story than we've been told? Ivar was born into the famous Viking family of Ragnar Lothbrok, one of the greatest warriors to ever live. But unlike his brothers, Ivar's story is shrouded in mystery and filled with contradictions. Now, Ivar's name, the Boneless, has always raised eyebrows. Some historians believe this refers to a physical condition, perhaps a form of brittle bone disease, which left him unable to walk like other men. Others suggest the title is symbolic, referring to his cunning and devious nature. He was a man who didn't need brute strength to win. His mind alone was his weapon. Despite his disability, Ivar was a fearsome leader. He became known as a master tactician, able to plan devastating raids that struck terror into the hearts of his enemies. His most famous campaign was his invasion of England, but this wasn't just about conquest, it was personal. After the death of his father Ragnar at the hands of King Aelle of Northumbria, Ivar swore vengeance. This wasn't just a war for land. It was a quest for justice, a quest that would fuel Ivar's rise to power. In 867, Ivar and his brothers launched the Great Viking Siege of York. This wasn't just a battle, it was a statement. Ivar's strategic brilliance on the battlefield was unmatched. He knew how to break his enemies mentally before he even struck. York fell under his rule, and Ivar cemented his place in history. But there's one part of Ivar's legacy that stands out above all the rest, the Blood Eagle. After capturing King Aelle, Ivar ordered the brutal execution of his enemy in a ritual so terrifying that it still chills us to this day. The Blood Eagle, a gruesome and symbolic act where the victim's ribs were torn from their body, was meant to show his enemies the price of crossing him. But what makes Ivar so compelling isn't just his cruelty or his genius as a strategist, it's his humanity. Even though he was feared, he was also a figure of mystery. Some say he became a man of deep reflection as he aged, troubled by the very violence that made him famous. Was he haunted by his past? Did his disability shape the man he became, or was it simply his will to survive that pushed him to such extremes? Ivar's story may never be fully understood, but what we do know is this: he was a force of nature, a leader who didn't let his physical limitations stop him from shaping history. Whether he's remembered as a brutal warlord or a tragic figure, one thing is clear: Ivar the Boneless left a legacy that still captivates us today. Thanks for watching, and if you want to learn more about legendary figures like Ivar, be sure to hit that subscribe button. Until next time, keep exploring the stories that shape our world.